Good morning. It's yesterday. It's now 1:12 p.m. Temperature still holding. We're at 14 degrees Celsius. Honestly, I'm out of things to talk about. I ran out of things to talk about like halfway through yesterday's video. If you didn't see yesterday's video, chaos ensued. I couldn't make my delivery. The trailer's dropped off at the customer, but I'm bobtailing. The wind started picking up. They can't unload me until next week, Tuesday morning. So the boss goes, hey, we have a trailer sitting in the Chilliwack yard. Bail out of Vancouver, head to Chilliwack and grab that trailer, and then go grab your loads from Abbotsford. And then we had problems with that trailer, and now I'm just going home. Awesome part about working for Sako, I'm getting paid to drive home. Because it's a 5-hour drive. Sako's going to pay me 5 hours of drive time just to drive home. And then they're going to pay me, I guess it'll be by the mile, but however many miles that is. And then they'll pay me the same amount to drive back to Vancouver to pick up my trailer on Tuesday morning. And I know I'm not getting full rate. Full rate would, like if I'm loaded, I'm at 82 cents. 82 cents a mile. And when you're empty, you're only 53 cents a mile, I think? I can't remember. Check out my I Got a Raise video. But I'm still making money to run all the way home empty and then run all the way back to the customer just so I can get home for the weekend instead of making me sit there. And just to be fair, I am also sponsored by Sako. Speaking of which, let's do the ad read. This video is brought to you by the Sutherland Group, now hiring Super B woodchip, Super B flat deck Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code QUANFAN, let them know I sent you, get an extra $100 on your first payday. Also, there's jobs available through the whole Sutherland Group company. There's BC Eco Chips, there's drilling and blasting, there is aggregate, there's like low bed, heavy duty hauling, and there's logging, there's tugboat operation, there's mechanics, there's office jobs, there's brokers. They're looking for brokers all over Canada right now. There's jobs in Washington. They're all over the place. So any of those jobs, if you apply for them, make sure you use my name as a reference when you apply for the job. And then any referral bonus I get, I'll split with you. Yeah, that goes for any job under the Sutherland Group. So if you're looking to be a dispatcher, also hiring that. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I enjoy working for Sako. For the most part, we usually get along very well with dispatch. I mean, we always have a day or two here where we disagree and go, no, I don't want to do that. But for the most part, I always said As long as you have a job where you have more good days than bad days, you've got a good job. My job, I have mostly good days, so I think I got a pretty spectacular job. The other thing with Sako is they hire a limited amount of green drivers. So if you have really good references as a green driver and you've gone through the MELT program and you're driving, let's turn that down. The driving school you went to is going to give you a really good reference. I know as a green driver it's almost impossible to find experience. Sako does hire green drivers, but get all your ducks in a row. Get a good reference. If you go do your MELT program, spend any extra time you have while you're going to school to learn more. During your spare time, make a good impression. So I got hired at Sako as a green driver. Anyway, enough about Sako, even though I live and breathe Sako. So, it just kind of happens. It all comes out. Beautiful landscape as we come into Manning Park here. It's definitely windy. There's definitely a front moving through here. Roads are getting drier. Maybe what's the point of doing a outdoor camp? There's no trailer back there. There's no point. There's nothing to look at back there. There's nothing. Yeah. Okay, we'll be fine with just the forward-facing camera. There's literally nothing back there. There is no trailer. It feels weird. I'll talk to Jess. Jess is coming with next week. See if she wants to leave Monday evening or very, very early Tuesday morning. Like leave 5 a.m. Tuesday morning or just leave Monday late evening. Swap lanes here. The truck is always happier in this lane for this corner. Don't know why. Must be the shape or the angle of the road. That time of year, guys. It's that time of year. What time of year? Bears. I have not seen my first bear yet, but they should be coming out of hibernation right about now. So last couple of days I've been looking. Every time I drive in bear country, I've been looking, keeping my eyes out for my first black bear. And if the first black bear is convenient enough to be at a nice pullout, that's the engineer's road on the left-hand side there. It's pretty neat, old little horse trail at first. We're working on their way through here. Yeah, if there's a pullout, today would be the best time to pull into that pullout and get a closer up of the bear. So let's request the bears to hang out in a pullout. Temperatures are dropping slightly. We're down to 12 degrees Celsius, still beautiful. I keep looking in the river. It's like that's where the bear would head to have a drink. Maybe look for a fish or two. It's a Barry and Smith truck based out of Penticton. Probably filled with wine bottles. It's weird for me to be passing a car here, but okay. this beautiful section of the world here is the source of the Skagit River. People living in Washington might be familiar with the Skagit River. We'll cross the Skagit River coming up ahead here in a bit. Right now it's way down in the bottom of the valley to the right. Right here by this bridge often gets frequented by bears. Oh yeah, Skagit River right here. But these pullouts here, I've seen bears here before. Quite a bit more snow up here though, so I don't think we'll see a bear today. Look, Skagit River again. Thanks, Carmen. Appreciate that. Was that the Skagit River again? Funny, I'm so used to running this road fully loaded that this feels like I'm going around the corner slow. But my Isaac system is going hard turn, hard turn. I'm like, this feels quite comfortable. I think without having weight on the back, the truck kind of rotates a little bit differently than normal, and then the computer gets confused. All the black lines around this corner shows it's a sharp corner. I'll underestimate it. I too have underestimated that corner. I drive this road so many times, I know these corners better than these people, I think. It's probably a big difference too. I know which corners I have to slow down how much for. That pickup is starting to outdrive its own skill. It's like, I'm not letting that big rig pass me. You always know when someone has a bit of a macho complex that is a big rig passing me. I don't think so. Hammerdown. Now, if you do that and then stay beside me, you're an idiot. But if you hammer down before I get there, whatever, I'm fine with it. It's dumb and silly, but if you do it while you're beside me, I can't see you. I think you're going a certain speed. I've passed you, and I can't see you anymore. I'm like, maybe the car turned off. You're in my blind spot. Leave it a little longer. Yep, still don't see anybody. Okay, I'm going to merge into that lane. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I've seen YouTube videos of cars getting crushed because they decided to hang out beside a big rig. Never hang out beside the big rig. The graveyard is filled with people that had the right of way. If you got the right of way or not, just don't hang out beside a big rig. All of this snow flows into the Skagit River. wasn't sure if he had four-way flashes on or if he was signaling to get back on the road. Nope. Got a motorcycle taking a break. Stretch your legs. Yeah, when you ride motorcycle, it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to need to stop and take breaks every so often because you get tired of just sitting in the exact same position. It is +9 up here, so it's getting kind of cool to be on a motorcycle. Yeah, a lot of the snow over here is all fresh snow from earlier on in the week. Four or 5 days ago, there was a crazy snowstorm up here. Yeah, last weekend, I guess. There is the Allison brake check. I think we've officially left the lower mainland behind us and now we are in the Okanagan/Snilkameen area. Construction zone. It looks like they're putting up all the warning lights again. The light's not on yet. So the construction speed zones are going to be back up. I mean, they've been up the whole time, but everybody's doing 100 through these sections. I haven't, but I shouldn't say everybody. Lots of people have just been flying through these sections, but they're putting up the signs again. There's a new sign here as well. And that sign says minimum $196 fee, speeding in work zones. Yep. Means they'll have cops sitting in the work zones again, enforcing the speed limits. which is good. Should never, ever, ever speed through an active construction zone or a school zone. This is going to be bumpy. Oh, they filled in some of the holes. It's still bumpy, but they filled in some of the holes. Yeah, there's lots of flashing lights, so they're actively working on the site. Wonder if they'll get the bridges done this year. Get our 4-lane back. Looks like they're rolling up all the tarps that were covering all the concrete blocks. We're out of the construction zone. So because we're bobtailing, I don't think we're going to need to fuel up until we get back to the lower mainland. I think I can just go straight home, park it for the weekend. And then next week, when we get back to the lower mainland, leave us enough time to fuel up. It does feel so weird passing so many cars. It's like I'm driving the same speed I would with a big rig on the straightaways. I don't understand how I'm passing. I'm cornering faster for sure, but the straightaway speeds are the same, at least as long as they're not uphill. So, I don't know.
the sawdust truck, that's enough.
They saw what now?
I hope you'll still be there by telling it, but yeah, lots of traffic out here, but you got plenty to deal with. That was 15 days.
Can't quite make out what they're talking about. I automatically assume they're talking about black bears, but I don't know. Could be talking about anything. Beautiful Smilkameen River. Well, I guess I should probably call it. I think I took you guys through here earlier in the week or last week. I can't remember. Can't remember which videos I edited. Every day is kind of merged together with the last day. So you guys have an awesome weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the 2 bobtailing videos. Definitely different. Everything feels different when you're bobtailing. Looking forward to getting back to normal work next week. So, and Jess will be with us next week. So, yay! Having another person in the truck often means there's more things to talk about, right? Anyway, I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys rock.